Miss Van Norman's.
Young and stoic in his red serge and Stetson, this is Sergeant R.D. Van Norman, the eldest of 4 brothers who all served in the RCMP. That's him, too, in the parka, with the fur collar that swallows up his neck. And the silhouette in the frame is Corporal Eleanor Sturco, his proud great niece.
I'd always known that he was an exceptional member, or at least that's what your family tells you, and so you kind of like, of course a person's mom is going to say they're an awesome member.
Sergeant Van Norman's career ended in 1964. He was forced to resign when he was spotted at a gay bar in Ottawa, one of many Mounties and other federal employees who lost their livelihoods as part of what is now called the LGBT purge.
People who lost their livelihoods and, in some cases, their lives.
When Prime Minister Justin Trudeau apologized for the purge in 2017, Sturco traveled to Ottawa with her wife to hear it in person. It was around that time she learned her great-uncle had a journal.
This thing blew my mind, you know, because, like, some of this stuff I could not believe. And
Sturco devoured every description, story, and stunning photograph in the book the man she called Uncle Dave made when he was stationed in the North. Some phrases are outdated, but they show an admiration for the Indigenous people he worked alongside.
It's fascinating.
Sturco reached out to the communities where her uncle served, even found some of the people he'd photographed. And now, she's about to publish the diary in both English and Inuktitut.
She had a lot of passion in her.
To help cover printing and translation costs, she got a grant from the LGBT Purge Fund, which helps bring forgotten stories like Van Norman's from the shadows to the light.
The very concept that someone has a great uncle that was fired from the RCMP and they're now the public spokesperson as an out lesbian in Surrey for the RCMP is a quantum leap, right? And that's why the story is so compelling, because it does show the change over time.
Van Norman died 24 years after he left the RCMP. He was 60. Sturco still has the letter he sent to his parents, telling them he was HIV positive.
He was deeply impacted.
All these years after he lost his livelihood for being who he was, Van Norman's career will finally be honored, thanks to his great niece, also a proud Mountie, proudly married to a woman.
And what it is like to be not only the relative of someone that was purged from the RCMP, but now I'm a member and I'm a lesbian. So, I mean, riddle me that. How do you sort of reconcile that? You know, what is that like? What does that mean?
And that great niece is now the public face of the largest RCMP detachment in the country. Jesse Johnston, CBC News, Surrey.